What's up, guys? Six string get down. Six string get down. Get down. No, sorry. What's up, guys? Six string Stanger. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing a comparison with AliExpress to Firefly. Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, first time here, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I'm trying to hit a goal of 20K by the end of the year, but I can't do it without your help, so please consider doing that. And there's chapters down below because this video may be kind of long. Alright, so we all remember, I got this guitar probably about 10 to 11 months ago. I did a video on it. This is from AliExpress. I have sadly done really not much of anything to this guitar since I've gotten it. If you go back and watch the video, I can put it up here. If you want to waste your time, you can go watch that video. Basically, it was a whole ordeal. Ordering it through AliExpress, my first time ever. It took me like 8-9 months to get it, roughly. 8, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. Took forever. They sent 3 different ones out, apparently. They got lost in transit, so somebody else has a couple of these on their porch that they got for free. They're probably like, what the hell is this? I don't know. That's what they told me. That's all I can tell you. 8 months it took me to get this. This roughly, if I remember right, we'll just say it's about the same price as I paid for the Firefly that we're going to unbox here in just a minute. We'll say it's around 300 bucks. I'm thinking that's probably what it was with the tax and all that stuff. Anyway, so got this from AliExpress. This thing will not stay in tune very well. It has a really cheap chintzy, even though it says Floyd Rose licensed thing here. If this is a Floyd Rose licensed, you would probably never buy a Floyd Rose again, ever. I do have a different, I did buy this. It's a gotcha, whatever it is. Anyway, I have not put it in yet. It's a lot of time and I'm scared. So, but we will get that put in here. I do want to make this guitar something. You know what I mean? The pickup was, it honestly isn't a bad sounding pickup. I think with a better setup here, it would be a lot better guitar. I didn't want to stay in tune very well. These are really chintzy strings on here. I can't even check my balls because there is none. Can't see the balls on a Floyd Rose. But yeah, so this guitar was like, it was okay. You know, it comes with your regular type frets on here. I think they may be stainless steel. I cannot remember. But they have the traditional fret job, which I have fret sprout out my butt. Okay? And when you get fret sprout out your butt, it kind of hurts. You know, I could slice my fingers off if I'm not careful. It needs a good fret job on it. And need to replace the possible pickup and replace this trim here as well. I think in that box, I also get the locking nut to replace on it with that. I don't have the whammy bar on here because with the whammy bar that came with, it was, when I put it on there, the bar literally stuck up like this. It was way out there. I had to like play and then reach out and grab it and pull it down. Which, when you hit the whammy bar on this, it'll knock this thing way out of tune. These strings have had plenty of time to get broken in. I don't know. It may be a lost cause. Who knows? But we got a Firefly version of this guitar. So we're going to compare the two, okay? Whether you're going to buy an AliExpress, oh my God, I got to buy it, or you're going to buy a Firefly. My guess is the Firefly is going to kill this thing. Just saying. Yeah. No, well, you know, not really, but it'll probably just grab it by the throat and just like, kill it, you know what I mean? Alright, so at the time of this video, this was available on their site for Firefly. I hope it's still there. If not, I will make that a community post like I did with the dime bag guitar. If you've seen that and maybe got it, thank goodness you got one, right? But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and unbox this. Give me the music, please. There it is. Thank you very much. So let's get this right out of the box and see what Firefly has to offer on this version. Cut the music. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. I seen a video. I think his name's Trey Sheddings. He's a pretty cool dude. You know, you might want to check his channel out. He does a lot of these Firefly guitars too. You know, try to grab them when he gets them out. He did his video a long time ago. When they first popped up, I wasn't able to get this. It wasn't available. So, you know, so I had to wait. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited. I'm like, it's never going to come back out. Then it popped up, and, you know, lo and behold, I bought it right when it popped up. That's what you got to do. You can't wait. If you wait, you're in trouble. But it's not as bad as it used to be. You know, I've missed out on some guitars in the past. But, you know, it used to be if you'd seen it and you waited like 5 minutes, it was gone. Now it takes a couple days, so you may get an opportunity to get yourself one of these.
Son of a...
Got it. This is looking killer, man. I can't wait to try this. I had, what was it, the Dime Bag, the Dime Bolt. I have the Randy Rhoads and the Zakk Wylde guitar that all have their version of Floyd Rose. Those guitars, every single one of those, all three of those were excellent type of Floyd Rose systems. Tune it up really quickly and you're ready to rock. So let's hope for the same for this. We get a black wiggle stick here. You get all your truss rod adjustment tools and all that stuff, okay? Let's get this right out of the box. Ah, yeah. Oops. Okay, so let's get right into the headstock here. I'm going to try to keep this video under 6 hours. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Oh, yeah. I'm liking the back of this headstock already. Look at the dark wood. Look at the dark wood, man. Wow. And this headstock here, it's awesome. Comes to a point. That is cool as hell, right? It's not a hockey stick type thing. Very nice. Ball end frets, guys. I'm gonna cry. Well, I like ball end frets. They're great. They're awesome. Let's go ahead and compare this. Now let's don't. Let's keep going. Okay? Let's keep going. Okay, so pull this down. I am anxious to see what this looks like. In the picture, it looked amazing, so... Oh, boy. I think it looks better than what I got over there. All right. Go ahead. Let's get the clap going, please. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry, no drinks. No drinks? Okay. Clap. Aha. Okay. All right. Okay, so give me a drum roll, and we'll get this thing undone here. Ready? Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. It looks great from what I can see in the viewfinder. Wow. That looks awesome. Oh, yeah. I am liking this. I'm liking this version a lot better. It's more bright, and you can see the wood grain, like in the wood. If you look close, you can see the wood grain. Well, you can see it on the back here, too. You can see the wood grain and stuff. Very nice, man. Very nice. Bolt-on neck here. That is sharp. Holy crap, that is sharp, guys. I like this guitar a lot. Alright guys, so the specs on this is an ash wood that's carved, obviously. A nice ashwood body. You have a roasted maple neck on this thing with a rosewood fretboard. Okay, very nice. You also have a 9.5 to 14-inch radius on the neck as well. Stainless steel ball end frets. You can see them just shine in the light. Very well done. Beautiful, just beautiful. Comes with nickel strings on here. And you also get, for the bridge, it says here online, a Korea high quality bridge. It looks very, very nice. We're gonna find out how nice that is. The action looks amazing. I would hope we're good to go. Let me go ahead. It has an Allen Echo 5 pickup. I don't know if I mentioned that just a second ago. But yeah, that is awesome, guys. Uh-oh. Got a little bit of tape coming loose here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cut. Okay, we're back. It's just a little bit of the tape, that comes around, that goes around the pickup to cover up the magnets and stuff. It just came loose a little bit right there. Went right back on. It was stuck on that plastic and I pulled it. But yeah, it's right back on there. Really an awesome looking guitar, guys. Wow. Holy crap, we got a split or a coil tap or something here. That one doesn't have that. I don't have a split on that. Yeah, the transition here from the nut to the fretboard here is very nice, very smooth. That's a beautiful looking headstock, man. I like that. All right, there you go. Firefly over here, AliExpress right here. This one here appears to be a little bit smaller. But I do like this one a lot better. You know what I mean? I mean, this one looks cool, and this will probably be one hell of a machine when it's all taken care of. And it's a copy, of course. It says ESP on it and has the J-Frog on there from the guy that made the guitar for George Lynch, right? But yeah, and then you go along the back here. You can see the neck. This one here, I think, was just a maple neck. It's nothing major. Well, I mean, a maple neck's good. But, you can see up here, you get into that type of a headstock there versus this type of headstock here, which, they're both the same. Like, as far as, reverse headstocks or whatever. One's pointy and one's a hockey stick type of thing. But, yeah, both of them are very comparable looking. Pretty cool. Let me check one thing out. Let's look on the inside. All right, so I just wanted to show the back here. On the inside, not too bad of stuff, man. Got some really thick wires here for the pickup. They got that push-pull, whatever that is. If that's coil split or whatever it is, I'm not sure yet, but I'm sure it's a coil split. What else would it be? Right? Anyway, but yeah, that looks really good. It's nice and neat and clean in there. Now, let's look at the, this is the Firefly one, by the way. Now let's look at the AliExpress and see what I got screwed on. Okay, so here's the AliExpress version. Got a little dime pot inside there. Huge cavity. Huge cavity for that. Just a dime pot. It doesn't. There's no push-pull. These springs are just chintzy looking. Really chintzy looking springs. The block is pretty small. I mean, come on. Yeah. I'm glad I went with Firefly. Just remember, guys, if you're ordering an AliExpress, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. At least it wasn't for me. I had a horrible experience. I literally wanted to run out in traffic. Okay, let's see what we got here as far as weight. Let's see what we got weight-wise. What's going on? Okay. We got a 7.19 here for the Firefly. Pretty nice weight. It's not bad at all. That is pretty cool there. So is the pickup guy, where we check the pickups out, is he here today? Yes, he is. Good. Give me a minute, we'll get it set up. Come on, hurry up. All right, so we got it, should be up on a screen here somewhere. There's no toggle. Yeah, I should make the tone testing go quick. All right, so let's just see what we're pushing out. Got it pushed in, just a regular type push in here. See what we're pushing out. 14.7, 14.68, 14.69, 14.7. This one over here was like barely 11 and 11.2, I think it was. So let's go ahead and pop that out. Should be a coil split probably. I would say, yeah, 7.46 when it's pulled out. So that's kind of cool. We got a lot more oomph in this guitar. Okay, so we're at the point of the video where I can't remember. It's 22 frets. 22 stainless steel ball end frets. I know I said that, but I don't think I mentioned how many frets there was. So let's see what kind of neck we're playing with here, right out of the box. This thing is spot on, guys. There's no daylight. This thing is straight as a board. Or a straight edge. Yeah. Alright, so give me a... I hope this goes easier than this one. This here took me a while. If you go back and watch that video, the whole thing was a nightmare. Put it this way, it was DITTY denied. I couldn't even do a DITTY. That's the sad part. But rest assured, hopefully, with this one, we'll get a DITTY out of. We'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, I am back. Let's just have a toxy-woxy, shall we? After my medication, I have a doctor slip. I'll be right back. Here we go. No, so let's talk about tuning here real quick. This went in a lot better than this piece of crap right over here. I'll tell you that. If you watch my Flying V, Randy Rhoads video, the Zach Wild, these are all Firefly, Zach Wild Flying V, and the Dime Bolt guitar, those all went in tune rather easily. This one here, it wasn't bad. I had to stretch the strings a few times on this one. The other ones, literally, I loosened these up, got it tuned up here, and had these fine tuners like 1 or 2 times. That was it. This here took about 4 or 5 times. I was expecting that, honestly. You know what I mean? It's a new guitar. And it has a great acoustical quality, okay? I've done nothing to this guitar other than tune it up. You know, naturally I took these, I made sure all these were in the middle here, and, you know, then I tuned it normally with the nut loose. Then I tightened them down, got down to here, did the fine tuners, and we're in locked-in tuning right now. One thing I will tell you, I just want to be up front with you, the wiggle stick here it's a good wiggle stick. Trust me, it's very, very responsive. When I put it in, it was very loose. If you guys are unaware, if you don't know what how Floyd Rose works, back here in the back here in this corner, where the wiggle stick connects to, there's an Allen wrench spot right there. Same Allen wrench you'd use to use your locking tuners. Just make sure your wiggle stick is in there and kind of hold it in place while you tighten that, because mine was really loose for some reason, but it's fine now. That was great. Just letting you know. All right, so let's just get right into it, and we'll give you some tones here. Should we do cleans? No? We'll do cleans in a minute, okay? Here you go. Here's some of the rock tones you can get out of this thing. Just a joy, man. Just a joy compared to this AliExpress, man. Wow. I can't even hardly catch a harmonic like that on the other one. It's just such a joy. Such a joy. Okay, for all you lovers out there, here we go. That's with it pushed in. Here's the pull out part. Nice. Very sparkly. I'm very horrible with this. Pushed back in. Okay, enough clean playing. Get out of here. Wow. Okay, let's get right into that rhythm tone test, guys. Gonna be an easy one. All you have is a volume knob.
Rhythm tone test.
Okay, we'll just start out in the push down position, full humbucker, and give you a couple tones and flip out. We'll flip out. We'll just go crazy. What do you think? Okay, here we go. All right, and here's pulled out. Since I don't have a toggle, we'll go about halfway down the volume. We're pushed back in now. Turn it down a little more. I shouldn't have to do that. I need a real drummer in here. So it's not too bad as far as volume's almost off right there. Bringing it in. Oh, well, you get the idea. Let's do the lead tone test now.
Lead tone test.
Okay, so no toggle switch. We'll do the same thing and let you hear between the pushed in and the pulled out version. Pushed in and pulled out. Yeah. No, this isn't sex ed, thanks. All right, so I'm currently pushed in. We've got full humbucker. Here we go. bad playing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's split it, I guess. Coil split. Here we go. Push back in. Definitely adds some life to it and gives it more oomph, let's say, right? I think this is more valuable on the clean setting myself, but that's me. All right, tuner test, fine tuner test. Let's try it.
Tuner test.
Okay, so this is where I go in and just do my stringy, bendy thingy and try to mess things up. We all know I suck, so we ain't got no problems there. Clear? Good. Okay, so here we go. Just gonna do a lot of string bends and we'll do round 2, and we'll do wiggle stick action. Yeah, I like to have action with my wiggle stick every now and then. So we're currently in tune right now. All right, so here we go. All right, here we go. I mean, damn, dude. Come on. Okay, let's go for round 2.
Round 2.
All right, so in this part, we're going to play more with my the wiggle stick on the guitar here. Okay, so basically, we're just going to do some more string bends, and then I'm going to just do some bar dives here and there. Hopefully it won't go out. This seems like a really good system, like I said, on the other Fireflies that I have that are Floyd Rose style. They seem to stay in tune very well. This thing here sucks. We'll do comparisons here in a minute. I'll let you see that. So anyway, let's go. Part 2. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Unbelievable. Okay, so let's go ahead and start doing some comparison tones here. We're starting out on the Firefly. I'll just play a couple of songs here real quick, and we'll do comparisons that way, and you'll see differences as far as me being able to catch harmonics on this one as opposed to that one. Let's get right into it. So you've seen it was harder for me to hit a harder to hit a harmonic, like an artificial harmonic on here, as opposed to the other one. And also, I tuned it back up now, but you'll see. I'll do it again, and then you'll see how out of tune it is. Ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, let's pretend like I did a full bar dive right there. Ready? makes me realize and remember how much I hated this thing. Wow. Okay, now another comparison here. We'll just do some quick chugging, just a little bit of riffage, and I'm gonna throw up. Some quick riffage between the two guitars. Maybe you can hear a difference. We'll just play another jam with it and see which sounds better. Here we go. Alright guys, there you have it. I'm going to go hands down Firefly. No particular reason. I bought the guitar. I'm not being paid to say anything. All thoughts and opinions are my own. But I'm telling you right now, between the two, this Firefly right here, is a hell of a lot better deal than this AliExpress. So be aware, okay? If you're buying an AliExpress guitar, I mean, I know there's other sellers out there. They may be a little better. My experience was rather horrible. And this thing, which honestly, personally, I don't think it sounds bad. I just can't keep it in tune properly because this Floyd Rose system here says licensed by Floyd Rose, which I should be sued. You know, that's horrible. This one here, there's no branding on it whatsoever on the Firefly, but it is an absolute gem of a Floyd Rose representation, something like that. Both just by look amazing. There's a little more depth as far as on this one here from AliExpress. You know how they got the part on the skull here a little darker and stuff, but this here is just pretty much white, but I do like this a little better. There's a little more in depth, like grain into the skull part, if you can see it there, and just into bones in general. This one here, they just kind of airbrushed it in a little bit. This one here is more grain, like, you know, I don't know, like just the grain of the ash wood is in there, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. Playability wise, this neck here is feels a little bit wider, and it feels a lot better. This one here is rather thin. It's very thin, actually. And like I said, you got these regular style frets on here, which are slicing my fingers off at the moment. This one here is the ball-end frets. No brainer there for me. You've seen how easily the AliExpress came out of tune just by doing one simple bar dive. Came right out of tune. This one here is just like the other Fireflies with the Floyds on them. Amazing. Stays in tune. Just cranks it out and just belts it out and keeps it coming, and you gotta keep on it, man. You know, try to knock that baby out. This thing is just an amazing machine. I'm glad I got it. I hope it's still available for you guys. I don't know if you noticed when I was playing before, you could hear like some spring sounds in the back here. I know you can put like little pieces of foam back there and kind of deaden that out, but it is very annoying. This one here did not do that. I mean, you can hear them back there, but not like that one. That one kind of chimes. It's like, ring. So that is a nuisance as well. So for me, obviously, it's a no-brainer. I think Firefly takes it with the checkered flag and brings it on home. This thing is a beautiful guitar, man. Plays well. The fretboard is amazing. Like I said, these are stainless steel frets. They are just mirror. They're mirror shiny. I didn't polish these or nothing, of course. I don't have time to sit here and change strings, especially on a Floyd Rose. You know, this video it'd probably take me 10 days to get this video done. But I didn't do any of that. Just an amazing guitar, man. Okay, so another quick comparison here, guys. For the neck, I mean, it's whatever, but for this one here, for the AliExpress, you have a plate with the 4 screws, as opposed to you got 4 screws into the neck here with I believe what they call ferrules or whatever they put down in there. It's more sunken in, kind of nice there as far as feeling feeling that, as opposed to feeling a plate on the back. Also, now that I turn this back around, this here, you just got a place to see your strings, or see the hole where the springs go. You know what I mean? Whoop-de-doo. It's not like a string-through body, right? This one here, Firefly did it right. What the hell do you need to see that for? They actually got the 2 holes there on top where you can adjust the springs. This one does not. Now, you're not going to use that very often, but sometimes you need to. It's just nice to have that access if you want it. And then let me point out the very obvious, okay? I ordered this. Took me about 6 days to get it. 6 days. Pulled it out of the box. You've seen it here. Pulled it out of the box. Played it. I tuned it up. It stays in tune, guys. Sounds really good. Got a nice tone. Just an all-around awesome guitar. Something you can enjoy and play. However, you can have all the happiness you want, okay, from the Firefly, or go AliExpress, man. Have it take 8 or 9 months to get it lost in the mail 3 times, constantly sending emails, what the hell's up, what's going on, I don't know where it is, and then they send back, oh, sorry, friend, please wait, please wait, please wait, and then you get it, and then it's kind of like a piece of shit. I mean, you're not going to send it back, or I wouldn't send it back, like I said in my other video when I unboxed this one from AliExpress. By the time I send it back, it takes like 5 or 6 months to get there, because it's going to get lost, and then they take care of the issue or whatever. They, do whatever they got to do, or send me another one. I'm going to wait another 8 or 9 months, and like 2 years later, I'll have one, right? And then hopefully it's okay. But this just needs a lot of work to it. I'm not saying AliExpress is absolutely horrible. I'm just saying my experience absolutely sucked. Do your research. I've talked to other people that's ordered guitars from AliExpress. They're like, oh my God, they're amazing. But there's different sellers. I didn't know that. I jumped on, I'm like, oh my God, I love that guitar. It reminds me of the 80s, man. My childhood. I gotta have it, right? This is what I got. I gotta change out. I have to change this out because this one here, the one that's got the lowest setting here on the, what do you call it? The fine tuner. Once you go so high, it doesn't even touch the actual part that fine tune stuff. So, I mean, that part sucks. The springs are shit in here, or crap, whatever you want to say. Pickup, it's not bad. But, I mean, honestly, I probably would change that. Needs a good fret job, Got some rough frets, you can hear it. Ouch. So, yeah, no brainer. Firefly all the way. All right, guys. Hey, if you like this guitar, I'll leave a link down below. Hopefully it's still available, guys. I hope it's still available. If not, keep an eye out on my community tab. It will pop up, and I will be like, hey, guys, get it. You know what I mean? But an excellent guitar for an excellent guitar player of George Lynch. What an awesome copy of a well-known guitar here. I do remember this in Burning Like a Flame video. The animation, this thing comes to life, and it's just a badass video. If you hadn't checked that out, go do it. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you liked the video. Really do appreciate it. Welcome in all my new subscribers. We're getting closer and closer to our goal. Right? Yeah. If you want to help support the channel anyway, don't forget to check out the Stanger merch shop down below to get you some Ditty merch. Shut up! I'm gonna kick you! Check it out, man. I appreciate it. So yeah. Don't forget, guys. It's all about the music. Later. Love you. Bye.